Welcome to your Canadian real estate market update. I'm your host, Justin Conoco, and in this video, I'm going to dig into the data. We're going to talk about the average sales prices, the trends, the days on market, the inventory levels. We'll touch on the recent announcement from the Bank of Canada, what's happening with the GDP, and what does it mean for you if you're looking to find success in real estate or you need to dispose of some assets. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I own the company Prime with my incredible wife, Shannon. We actually have a global reach. We are located in southwestern Ontario, Canada, with London being the hub. We do from Kitchener to Sarnia, Lake Erie to Lake Huron, Grand Bend, Port Stanley, all these fun emerging markets, places like St. Thomas, where Volkswagen is setting up the largest manufacturing building in all of Canada. So we definitely have some insights as to what's happening. Something interesting as well, as far as where our opinion comes from, is I don't have commission breath. I'm not trying to sell you anything. We do residential, commercial investing, land development, and agriculture. And guess what? This focused diversification means that as markets shift, we have other markets that we are playing in. So we can give you an idea of what's happening across all asset classes and assist you if you're looking for an agent in any one of those asset classes. Particularly, just connect with us below. People from this channel are calling us every single day looking to get connected with our Prime partners, and we would love nothing more to serve you. Let's get right into the data. So keep in mind, this is for all property types. The average sales price, this is a 3-year trend line. The average sales price is actually down to $765, $205 of August 2023 from $788, $196 last month. And then the month before that in June, it was $822, $301. There was a notable increase in activity from, I would say, January all the way up until May. You'll notice, well, just in June, the prices went up. A lot of that is lagging data. Hence why I love doing these videos live, is I think you seeing the data as I see it today makes a big difference in giving you interpretation of that data. Is my actual value plugging you into MLS so you can find your own home is not my value. You can hire a monkey to do that. It's telling you how the data is going to affect you that actually matters. So this is the number of new listings, a lot more seasonal. So when I look at the max data, you'll notice trend lines here: December. People like Christmas, so they're not necessarily putting their house up for sale at that time. Doesn't mean it's a bad time to buy. Could mean that there's more opportunity because you're the only buyer out there. But the inventory levels do tend to cycle. The total number of homes for sale is actually still well below where the numbers were at if I go all the way back to 2015, which were much more normal, stabilized markets. Obviously, when I go back to July 2022, we are above the number of homes from September 2022. So there's more houses on the market. Last year was a weird year. When we're running our numbers, we're typically running them against the 2019 numbers, because 2020 to 2022, a lot of money was pumped into the system that should not have been. So I would say stabilize your numbers back to 2019 if you want a real idea of where we're sitting. And that's actually pretty close to where we're at right now. The total number of actual sales dropped. So I can tell you from a sentiment perspective, the people out buying seem to just disappear in June and August. But guess what? They did the year before that. We noticed a palpable shift in sentiment. The Bank of Canada held its key interest rate to 5% today. So I wonder what that's going to do from a sentiment shift. Hit subscribe so you see next month's video, and we can make a comparison of this month to next month to see if there is a sentiment shift. Also, jump in the comments. Let me know if you think there is going to be more buyers entering the marketplace now that the Bank of Canada has held its key interest rate. Average days on market. I like this stat. I think it's great to look at and see that there's been a marked increase in days on market. Now, I also said nothing was selling in June and August. Sales were happening, but at a much slower pace than they were before that. Average days on market in January was 42. We saw a big run on the market right up until May. So this drop doesn't surprise me. I'm still running my average days on market at around 38, depending on the asset class. Longer days on market for new development homes is a thing, people. So if you're looking at new construction, there's deals to be had out there because builders are trying to cycle through the spec houses and supply that they have. So you'd be surprised at the incentives that are available for some really good product. In terms of months of supply, anything less than 4 months is considered a seller's market. So we are coming up on a balanced market. We're close to 4%, but it's stabilized. It was on its way up. It stopped at 3.7 and held at 3.7. I love percentage of original list price and percentage of list price today. Percentage of original price means if I listed your house for $100, it sold for 97.9. Percentage of list price means if I listed that same home for $100, it sold for $99, one less than asking price. The difference between these two is there was a price reduction from this price to this price. So the percentage of original list price is more indicative of agents overlisting properties, doing price adjustments, and then finally selling. And then price per square foot, $429 is what I'm seeing across different asset classes. It's still good value for your property. Keep in mind, every property is different. You need to know the comps in your area to truly know your dollar per square foot. And there's a lot more factors than just straight dollar per square foot as to what impacts the value of your home. And total dollar volume, August 2023, $4.112 billion and change. If I go back to August the year before, there was actually more real estate traded last August than there was this August. I wonder where it's going to go from here. And that's the question I have for you. What do you think the Bank of Canada holding the rate is going to do for the real estate market in Q4? Jump in the comments and let me know. We do this channel for the people. We give you the data as we see it. We can definitely tell you that we've seen an uptick in showings and activity, which means next month's update will likely have a marked increase in activity. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. If you're looking for an agent in Southwestern Ontario or anywhere on the planet, let me know. We're sending referrals out every single day off this channel, connecting them with the best agents on the planet. And we would love nothing more than to meet you, make you part of the Prime Nation, and try and help you. Thanks again for joining us, and I'll see you on the next video.